What's up, Sooner Nation? Welcome back to Sooner Surge, another softball edition. If you're not part of the Sooner Surge family, make sure you have click subscribe, that you're part of what's going on here at the Sooner Surge. We continue to provide daily content to you, our viewers. We appreciate your interacting with us. You saw it this morning, probably anyone that's a Sooner fan. Coach Patty Gasso with another boomer tweet. Wondering who that is? Well, looks to be Kendall Wells, the number one ranked out of extra inning softball, number one ranked catcher, 2025 class. You saw Cheney Helton, someone who we did a video on last night and put out today, that she retweeted Kendall Wells' tweet about committing to the University of Oklahoma to play softball. And if you've read anything about Kendall Wells, what you need to know about her is she has it all. She's very energetic, super charismatic. She's very definite of power hitting, has speed, and has a cannon of an arm behind the plate. If you read some of the reviews of others who have played with her, they talk about how much time she puts in with hitting lessons and catching lessons, and just all around great player and has speed to back it up. So Jay, anytime you can get a highly ranked player out, and now we're talking about number one ranked catcher, Patty Gasso continues to be the GOAT.
Yeah, and I think what's awesome about this is so far for the 25 class, you have two commits and you got your battery. You got your pitcher and you got your catcher. And watching any softball fans knows that's kind of where softball starts, man. You got to have that battery. You got to have that pitcher and catcher. And that 25 class has started off super strong with that. There's going to be a couple more that are going to be really good commits soon. But, man, what a way to start. And Kendall Wells, I believe out of Georgia, I believe.
Yeah.
But, man, you got a New Jersey athlete, and then you got one from Georgia. Patty Gasso recruits the whole United States, everywhere. And just an outstanding. And another thing that's great is, okay, we're so like early in the 25 season for commitments and already got two. And it's like they were ready to go. As soon as you can commit, they're ready. Just love to see that, man.
Yeah, and I know the 2025 class, I think, could start committing September 1st, possibly somewhere early September. And you're right. These young ladies know where they're wanting to go, especially these that are committing to OU. She talked a lot about in the letter that she posted on Twitter. I just want to thank the coaching staff and individually named, JT Gasso and Coach Rocha, and just really seems to be, like I said earlier, number one ranked catcher, okay, and not one who's just a defensive player, great at the plate, okay, and great speed. So she has all facets. And again, like you said, Jay, the battery, Coach Gasso is building the battery, building the unit for the future. And that's what you have to do. You can't just regroup and at the University of Oklahoma, you reload, and Gasso is reloading very quickly, not wasting any time to get after it.
Yeah, and I love what Gasso has done just even in the last few years. And you've had Kenzie Hansen at that catcher position. But, even this year in the transfer portal, going out and get Ludlow and just way to fill gaps or whatever. As you got somebody that you can kind of, spell Kenzie Hansen a little bit. But now recruiting the number one catcher in the whole class of 25, you're looking for that person to be your kind of rock for 3-4 years when she gets to the University of Oklahoma.
Yeah, and it's probably going to be could be 4 years very easily. And I don't know what's next. I know there's some others that are probably very close to committing that Gasso has been highly on. And I don't know about you, but it's exciting to see the Go Boomer tweets early and often, with OU softball. And it's crazy that we're sitting here, Jay, talking about softball recruiting and commits, but that is the monster that OU softball is right now. And it's a national, it's unprecedented what OU softball and what this program is doing, not just here in the state, but nationally, that we're doing commitment videos on softball players. It's just unbelievable. This sport has grown immensely, and you owe a lot of that in the sport to Patty Gasso what the University of Oklahoma has done the last few years.
Yeah, and I honestly would expect another Boomer tweet very soon. I think it's just, I think this class is going to fill up very quickly. I think they kind of already know who they really were targeting, and those athletes know where they want to go. So I think this is going to be something that, personally, my opinion is I think this class is done uh, very soon. So be watching for those. I think you're going to see some more pop soon.
Yeah, and I know one of her teammates that she played with described Kendall Wells as basically saying, and I'm going to paraphrase this, guys, but talked about her defensively, how she had a cannon of an arm. Talked about her at the plate, how she had enormous power uh, hitting the ball, and then also talked about, like I said, her speed down the line. And last said she always brings the energy. I don't know if there is a closer, better comparison of what OU is after, because that's every bit of it. And the energy thing is a huge deal for Coach Gasso and the culture. She definitely looks for those types of players. So to hear that that is who this commit is exciting. The future is exciting here at OUJ.
Yeah, and you can't underestimate either. Like Sophia Bordy yesterday, just a huge, massive get for the Sooners, and then to follow it up 24 hours later with another one and another top-ranked prospect is just, I mean, it's just like you said, it's OU softball is it's just a monster as far as national brand. And you go from New Jersey with Sophia Bordy, you get Kendall Wells out of Georgia. I mean, what's next? I mean, there's a few names I could throw
You
out there, but
got
I'm not going to do that. There's a few names to watch for in the next few days, probably. But man, just super exciting as an OU fan for sure. And then you got the battle series will be coming up soon, so really pumped.
Yeah, Battle Series is going to be great, very exciting. You also have the Cheney Helton, out of Coweta, Oklahoma. So yeah, across the nation, and I think it's cool that Cheney Helton retweeted Kendall Wells's tweet there. It just shows you there's already camaraderie amongst the 2025 class, building the group, building the relationships together. That's what the culture at OU brings, guys. They build relationships. It is outstanding that we're able to already get these commitments, and it's exciting times. Like you said, the Battle Series is upon us. One thing you can know for sure is the Sooner Surge is going to provide you as soon as another commitment lands, and we know there's going to be some very soon. We will be sure to do a video on that, provide you with that content. Make sure you're subscribed with the Sooner Surge family. Turn on the notifications, like, comment. Till next time, guys. Boomer.